G'day YouTube, Donald Wombat here. I'm sitting here watching some competitive matches from Gfinity 2, and I just felt like making a commentary. And as you can probably tell by the title of today's video, this video is all about which Call of Duty is the best Call of Duty. I'm going to start from Call of Duty 4, because that is where the franchise really took off, and the multiplayer aspect of the first three Call of Duties was nothing of the juggernaut that it is today. And keep in mind that this is just my opinion, and everyone will have their own opinion on which is the best Call of Duty. This is going to be a two-part commentary. We'll start off by looking at the negatives of each game. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. While this game was groundbreaking and a first in the genre of modern-day first-person shooters, it lacked a lot of balance in the weapons. The list of overpowered weapons is long, from the super strong secondary the Desert Eagle to the P90 to the birth of quick-scoping sniper, the M40A3, which was pretty much a one-hit kill everywhere with the ACOG scope. Not only were many guns overpowered, the helicopter kill streak at 7 kills was all powerful, and turned the game from a fun rush-happy game to everyone hiding from it. Moving on to Call of Duty World at War. This was another Call of Duty which was made popular by its multiplayer engine. And while COD 4 had pushed the new boundaries with introducing games to Modern Warfare, World at War took a step back in a sense by taking gamers back to the era of the World Wars, and because of this, its popularity was not quite there in comparison to COD 4. Hacking was and is still another huge problem in this game, and it makes it almost unplayable online currently. Moving forward to Call of Duty 2. This game was another hugely popular Call of Duty, and the first Call of Duty that I ever played online. The biggest mistake of this game was the introduction of death streaks. Rewarding players for being bad at the game was something that should have never been added. Overpowered weapons were not as big a problem as in COD 4, but attachments and perks were what really got the best of people. The grenade launchers on assault rifles were super powerful, and when added with the Danger Close perk, it was crazy. Not even the blast shield could stop you from getting killed by one of these noob tubes from across the map. And I'm not really even going to go into the commando perk, because that was just a mistake. Being able to lunge seems like 10 or 20 meters to stab someone is just outrageous and very unrealistic. Black Ops 1, and there is only really one thing that comes to mind when I think of Black Ops 1, and that's Ghost. The Ghost perk in Black Ops was super overpowered, and made the free-flowing games of Modern Warfare 2 into a lot more camp-friendly games. Players who didn't move were basically rewarded with this perk. The game was looking after them, and it just didn't quite flow as well as the past Call of Duty to me, and I couldn't really enjoy playing it that much. Modern Warfare 3, and the Call of Duty that I first really played a lot. And there are a lot of glaring issues with this multiplayer game. The bad death streaks in Modern Warfare 2 were actually pumped up and made worse. I mean, you just think of Dead Man's Hand, that thing was just stupid. There are a number of overpowered guns that were overused by the majority of players, including the ACR, the MP7, and the PP9. Add to this some overused stealth perks such as Assassin and Blind Eye. This all made for some very frustrating moments and frustrating deaths in Modern Warfare 3. Moving on to the current Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, and looking at some of the problems within this game. Guns have been messed around with a lot, to the point where some are completely different to when the game dropped, and there aren't actually that many overpowered ones anymore. The Remington is still a problem, and in my opinion the LMGs are crazy overpowered, which brings me to one of the biggest annoyances, the Target Finder attachment. This attachment points out where the enemy player is. It encourages camping and was a huge mistake in the game, and I honestly don't know anyone who enjoys getting killed by a target finder. The Pic-10 system, while it was a great idea, there seems to be a very low variance in a lot of players between the perks actually used. The benefits of some perks in the Pic-10 system far outweigh the benefits of others, and so they just don't get used. The stealth perk again, Ghost, was another huge annoyance and is so overused by many players. Well, that's going to wrap up this part of the video of all the bad things about these games. I'm sure there were some things that I might have missed, and feel free to leave your opinion on these in the comment section below. Tell me what some of your most hated things about each game are in the comments as well. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to smack that like button. Look forward to the next episode where I go over the positives of each game. I've been Wombat, catch you later.